Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Tilly at your service. Today we're taking a look at the Sypher Collection, Desmodus edition, aka the Blue Collection. Um, yeah, let's get going. I put the teals with the blues always, and the turquoise goes always in with the green. So we start with the teals. This is the 94 color. I believe this one has the teal on top of the head, and then I think so. It's either teal or turquoise. And then obviously we have teal in the wings and black, and the skin is white. The white is always color number 36, which is the albino white. I'm not sure that's in the original game or if it's color that the Dino Storage adds. But if you can't have albino white unofficial, I think either number 18, which is just called white, or there's a color called near white, which is like color number 55. That is probably the closest you can get to albino white. Um, yeah. Then we have another teal, same 94 color. I think there's some turquoise in these wings, which would, if it is, it's color number 59. And then we have 79 for the black, or 201. And then teal again on the wings. Teal and turquoise and cyan, I think, is what this one is. Obviously, it's kind of impossible for me to know every single color because when I do these videos, I do them weeks ahead where I put, together the all the colors. It takes months to do these. Weeks or months. So it's just impossible for me to remember every single color combination that I do because there's quite a lot of them as you've seen. So yeah, this is, I believe, the mint color, which would be 84 if that's the case, the mint green. That's always there on top of the head and on the skin region, which is region 0. The one on top of the head is region 1. And it looks like we have teal, that same 94 color for the fur on the body. And then we definitely have it in the wings as well, together with something else. Maybe cyan? It's either that or double teal. Then we have that teal all over the body. I think it might be on the fur too. And then we have one of the lavender colors, which the lavender ranged from 89 to 91. You got 91 is the light, 90 is the medium, 89 is the deep or dark lavender. I never remember if it's if it's called deep or dark. Uh, this is either 90 or 91 together with teal. Obviously, greens work very well with pinks. Teals are, they have kind of like a little bit of green in there. So they work very well with blues too. Like pink is a color that works great with blue as well, though. It is. But because there's a little bit of green in there, I think they work even better with the teal. Then we have that 16-7 color. That's the pink that is on this. On region 0 for the whole skin. And then That pink is also in region 2 on the wings. And then I think we have, it's either 95 powder blue. I think that might be the case. I think this might be the powder blue with a deeper blue. It's either 54 or number 2 on top of the head. But I think this is mixed with 95. Just the powder blue color. It looks like region 2 has a deeper color though. So that it might also be 54. It's kind of hard because the colors change a lot on the membrane on the wings. I know for sure that this is glacial blue with that 67 color on the wings. And then we have the same blue in region 2. And then obviously it's white. So that's that. I don't know if you heard the bells in the background, but if you did hear bells in the background, it means that Mr. James, Cat 007, has joined us. He's on the bed behind me. Um, so if you hear any noise, it's just my cat in the background. We then have 54 for the fur, and we have 211 for region 1 on top of the head, and region 5, the membrane in the wings. And then I think we have that same 54 color in the other region 2 on the wings. Then we have that 211 color all over the body, like the skin color region 0. And we have it also on region 1 on top of the head. And then the rest of this, I know it looks kind of like turquoisey, but it's actually, all of it is actually the cyan color. It's strictly cyan and purple. And I love this. This is probably one of my favorite bats. I almost mixed bat and batch, so that didn't sound proper. Because I was gonna say it's probably one of my favorite bats in this batch, which is the tongue twister. Uh, so yeah, love that. And then we have turquoise is definitely what this is. So this is definitely color 59 for the skin. And then this might actually be that 95 color as well. Or it's one of the 50 range. You also have blues in the range from 51 to 54. 50, 50, 51, no, not 50. 51, 52 is darker, and 53, 54 is more like vivid, punchy colors. But I believe this is either 90, 95, I think, the powder blue. And then we have straight up black, which is either color number 201 or 79, which is just straight up cyan, and cyan is color number 6. This is just cyan and black. You can see the little dimples as well. Well, I call them dimples, the little teardrop shape next to their elbows. I call them dimples because that's what they remind me of. Um, then we have the glacial blue as the skin color, which would be 97, no, 96. I know that's 96, not sure why I said 97. Uh, with one of the 50, either 51 or 52 for the fur. It is also on the wings, and then it looks like we have black in region 5. And that same glacier blue color seems to be on top of the head too. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I find these so hard to steer. I should just land. Uh, Mayday, Mayday. Oh, that's so silly. I'm sorry. And then we have, this is the powder blue on the skin, I believe. So this would be 95 on the skin. Together, I believe, with color number 53. On the fur, we have some sort of lighter blue on top of the head, so I assume that might be the cyan color. Hmm. And then we have that same 50 range in the wings. Super pretty. Super duper pretty. And then we have that color number, like I said, 53 as well. On the fur, we have definitely the cyan, I think, up top of the head in this one. And then we have the 50 range in the wings again with the white skin. Really pretty. Kind of similar to the wings next to it, if not identical. Then we have region? No. We have color number 36, like I said, the albino white. That's for the skin. And then the rest of this one is blue. What I call the neon blue, which is color number 2. It's very punchy, very vivid, in your face. You know, pretty. I actually love the color of combination of like blues and whites. I know it's more maybe like a porcelain sort of thing, classic porcelain colors, but I love them, and I love them on the Desmodus too. Then obviously, I can't make a blue collection without putting a Swedish one in here. Since I'm Swedish, I don't know if you can tell by now, I'm not a native English speaker. Um, I'm 100% Swedish all the way. So obviously, I need to put, not need, I gotta rep, where I'm coming from. It's some, in some kind of way. So I always put a blue and yellow one in. So yeah, this is region 0 with color number 4, which is where the yellow looks the best. That yellow is also on top of the head, and the rest of it is that neon blue that I was talking about earlier. Um, is on the rest of the regions. Just the color number 2. Pretty, pretty. And then we have the deepest blue in the range, which is color number 80. Mixed with either 51 or 52 and white. So that looks like that. You can kind of see the dimples on this one too. Pretty. And then we have those like deep colors. I think this is 80. I think it's 29 for the fur. And then we have 215 on top of the head, and we have 215 on region 2 on the wings. And I believe 80 is the skin, 29 is the fur. And then I believe on top of the head we have the light color, which is 28, I believe. And on this one, 28 is the skin color. We then have one of those deeper blues, so it's either 51, 52, or 80. No, it's not. It's not. I'm lying. I'm lying. It's the color number two. It's color number 29. Sorry, my bad. It's color number 29 on the fur, and then we have 80 on the membrane, region 5. And then we have, yeah, some blue on top of the head, and obviously a lighter blue in the wings. I think these wings are actually color 80 in region 5, and in region 2, I think it's 54. The exact color on top of the head, I am actually not 100% sure of. That might be, I don't know, actually stumped right now. It's some form of blue. But I actually don't know. It doesn't look like the teal. It's definitely not 28 or 215. Not the glacial blue. It looks too like green leaning to be powder blue. I think maybe that's the teal color on top of the head. Either way, like I said, take the numbers with a grain of salt. I know pretty much all of them at this point by heart, but they look slightly different in slightly regions. Well, in slightly regions, they look slightly different on different regions. So sometimes, even if it's the same color, like the hue of it or the shading, it might be lighter or darker, which means it's harder. Because in this case, obviously, there's 5 regions on this Desmodus. We got region 0, region 1, uh, region 2, and then we are not using region 3. Region 4 is used and region 5 is used. So that means that color number 94, for example, which is the light teal, could look 5 different ways. Because it could be shaded or a hue of it look in 5 different ways, making it a lot harder. Unless I type down all the colors before, but that will take much longer. And these videos already take me quite a while to do, so I think I said earlier that I prep for weeks, sometimes months for these. So you might only see somewhere between like 15 to 20 minutes of this, but in reality, it's taken me weeks, months to get all the collections together, and then you gotta edit, which takes time, and then you gotta render it and upload it, which takes like anything from like just the rendering and uploading takes anything from like 4 to 5 hours. So there's a lot of work that goes into these. I appreciate you watching. Give us a thumbs up, a like, uh, and a comment, and subscribe if this is something you're into and would like to see more. I hope wherever you are in the world that you're doing well, or at least okay, or the best you can, and that you are as healthy as you can be. And I will talk to you guys later. Toodles!